Spoilers for Monday, Dec. 8. Bold and Beautiful's Eric explodes, General Hospital's Carly gambles, and more from all 5 soaps. Tense would be the best word to describe the way the week starts on our soaps. Not only do we have a Beyond the Gates lovers spat, but we have a bold and beautiful father/son fracas going into overtime. Plus, we have a General Hospital mom in full-on freakout mode, a Days of Our Lives trio desperately looking for the exit, and a young and restless pot stirrer issuing a warning. Read on for the details on all the spoilers for Monday, Dec. 8. Beyond the Gates. As Winterfist continues, Keek Wyatt gives a dazzling performance that Nicole might barely notice. She's so caught off guard by her handsome date, Days of Our Lives vet Greg Vaughn. At the same time, Joey disappoints Vanessa and finds himself in the strange position of being thanked by Kat. Finally, though Leslie might not wig out at Winterfest, she's still stirring the pot. How? She's whispering in Marcel's ear that Fairmont Crest is about to be rocked by yet another scandal. Days of Our Lives. As Chad, Kristen, and Tony put their heads together in hopes of finding a way out of the Dimira mausoleum, Kat seizes the opportunity to question EJ. Plus, Paulina comforts Abe, and Gabby are Philip's worries intensify. And what should be a magical night for Jada and Theo doesn't quite go as planned. It ain't easy having a nice, normal, romantic date in Salem. Bold and Beautiful. The fallout from Eric's surprise retirement party escalates as Forrester Creations' founder expresses his outrage. Ridge, as stubborn as ever, digs in his heels, but Eric pushes back, setting the stage for a battle royal. At the same time, Carter, no doubt regretting that he didn't ask Daphne what she thought of Eric's forced retirement beforehand, tries to imagine how he'd feel in the older man's shoes. Spoiler alert, the feeling is not good, Carter, not good. Hospital. Fear, what's fear to Carly? Nothing, that's what. So she gamely takes a big risk. Elsewhere in Port Charles, Carly's daughter Joss is briefed by Brennan, which half the time amounts to scolding, and Lulu is panicked to the nth degree. As for Alexis, she has a warning coming her way. Because in Port Charles, there's no such thing as a suggestion, it's always a warning or a threat. Young and Restless. Playing the thankless role of Kane's protector, Phillies has some strong words for Adam, who's pressed so tightly under Daddy's thumb, it's a wonder he isn't smushed by now. At the same time, Kane himself manages to spark a new alliance. Across the canvas, Nick and Sharon's worst nightmare, Matt Clark, is attacked by his worst nightmare, Victor. But is the Black Knight winning the chess game or merely turning it into something even more dangerous? Young and Restless stars warn that a dark place threatens Michael and Lauren as they reach a major marital milestone. Christian LeBlanc and Tracy Bregman are celebrating 20 years of Michael Baldwin and Lauren Fenmore on a special deck. 9 episodes of The Young and the Restless, including fun flashbacks and the actors' commentary on the scenes. So, cue the champagne, cue the nostalgia, and cue the twist that just might blow their love sky high. Both characters have a history of misbehavior over the years in Genoa City, but their redemption arc has evolved into an enduring love story. Still, LeBlanc warns to soaps, why their complex and pretty dark histories of their own families could eventually lurk in the shadows and haunt them again, despite their current state of bliss. Bregman doesn't disagree with that sentiment at all either. We've been the bad characters, and now we're more hero and heroine with an edge, she reminds daytime fans. But the characters could go back bad like that. LeBlanc expands on his beloved co-star's assessment and draws in Michael's perspective into the conversation. We come from a dark place, and from Michael's point of view, she keeps him sane. So if you want to make Michael crazy or a serial killer, you take Lauren if anyone ever hurt her if she left me, he says. Those are the things in your character, it's a real hook. Bregman chimes in, you see the darkness. It would be a dark place. It would be really interesting, LeBlanc concludes. Of course, this week is all about leaning into the sentimentality of Michael and Lauren's romance. And it's exactly where LeBlanc and Bregman want to be right now. We don't do this alone, LeBlanc says, praising the writers and the young and restless creator, the late William J. Bell. We were given these parts, Bill Bell started it off, and they have built our history step by step. Bregman shares the same sentiment, revealing that Lauren and Michael's magic also extends to their off-screen friendship. We got very lucky. I got very lucky, she sums up. I always say I won the co-star lottery, and I think that's what people pick up. There's so much love and respect and fun.